Hey guys, what's up? This is Harry Talks Movies and TV, and this is my review for Silo episodes 1 and 2. So a new series has dropped on Apple TV Plus. It is called Silo. It stars Rebecca Ferguson, Rashida Jones, and David Oyelowo. And yeah, the first 2 episodes dropped just the other day. I got a chance to watch them only today because I heard it was getting great reviews, so I was like, maybe I'll check it out. And I did. I watched the first 2 episodes and I really enjoyed it. I thought the first episode was, a lot better than the second one. I thought the first episode was actually really great, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I thought the second one was good, but I was not as interested in the second one as I was the first, because I feel like there's sort of 2 different stories. The show does jump around in terms of timeline a little bit. Oh, by the way, spoilers. I will be, talking about spoiler details in this review. So, yeah, here's a warning about that. It does jump around in timeline a little bit, especially in the second episode. Rebecca Ferguson's character and David Oyelowo's character. In the second episode, they sort of have like a friendship that is like, we see their friendship like throughout, like skipping time. So like in the present day, where spoilers, he died, and then when they first met, and then their friendship during. So we get a little bit of that in the second episode. So it did jump around in timelines a little bit, which was a little bit confusing to me. So that was part of the reason I didn't love the second episode. But the first episode was so terrific, and I'm really bummed that Rashida Jones is, as of these first 2 episodes, dead. Because I really think Rashida Jones is a great actress. I love her in Parks and Rec. And so I was really excited when I saw she was in this. And I was like, oh, this could be really good. And she was great in that first episode. But by the looks of things, I don't know for sure, but she died in the end of episode 1. And so that was disappointing. But, there's still a chance she could be alive. I have a few theories about that. But, yeah. And then also, David Oyelowo's character, Holston, his name is, he dies in the second episode, the end of the second episode. By the looks of things, again, yeah, I have theories. So those 2 characters at this point are dead. So I don't know if we're going to be flashing back throughout the series, because they're like main credits on the like intro and stuff on the show. They're 2 main credits. So I can't imagine they're only in the first and second episodes. So I pretty much don't think they're dead. But as of now, I just have to assume that they are. So yeah. That first episode, though, was so great. I love the whole mystery of it. There is a great mystery going on, I think this might be based on a book. I don't know. I haven't read the book, so I'm not really going to be talking about it. But there's a whole mystery around the silo. They say in the start of the first episode, we don't know how we got here. We don't know who built the silo. We don't know what it's like on the out. Or we do, but we don't know why it's like how it is on the outside. And so it really sets up that mystery. This sort of reminds me of like District 13 and Hunger Games a little bit. Just the architecture of the silo, it's very much reminds me of District 13 and Hunger Games, but that's just nothing to do with the plot. I just wanted to point that out. But yeah, we don't see any of Rebecca Ferguson in the first episode, by the way. She's in the very end, and then she's in the second episode, and I think she's going to be taking the lead going forward in the series. But yeah, I was very intrigued. I thought that first episode was so awesome. I really did care about these characters. They were trying to get pregnant. They were having trouble, in this dystopian future, you have to get clearance to get pregnant, and you only have a certain amount of time to do so. And so they really set up that emotional connection with those characters, which I really thought was good. And I enjoyed it. I think the show is setting up a really interesting mystery that I'm excited to find out. I don't know if I'm going to be reviewing the show overall. We'll see how this video does. And if it does well enough, I will continue to review it. But I'm definitely going to continue watching it. So yeah, I'm excited for that. The second episode, I just didn't really connect with it as much. We end on like a pretty decent cliffhanger with Rebecca Ferguson's character hanging off the edge of like a rope about to fall into water, like underneath the silo. And they are starting to uncover the mystery of the silo. They find the machine that dug out the silo, so we'll see what comes of that. We find out there's been a murder. George, the computer guy, his name was George, right? Yeah, I think it was. He died. Well, Rebecca Ferguson thinks he was murdered. So we'll find out what's going on with that by Judicial. Judicial was like the people who, like, basically like not secret society, but like the higher ups who, like, the faceless higher ups. So we'll see what comes of that. But yeah, the first 2 episodes were really good, really intriguing. I loved Rashida Jones' character. I'm so bummed that she died. But I do have a theory on on Allison's character and Halston. I don't think they're dead, because I think that when they put those suits on, they are putting, or actually, if they are dead, I have a theory going both ways. I have a theory as to if they are dead, how they died, and I also have a theory as to how they might be alive, so I'll get into that. So if they are dead, I think I know why, because as we find out at the end of episode 2 and sort of at the end of episode 1, the outside is not how it seemed to be. You know, they've got that screen that shows the camera footage of like outside of the silo, and it's all desolate, you know, dead, toxic land. But we find out that's not the truth. It's actually green and luscious, and there's birds and, you know, trees. And so, we saw both Allison and Halston die. I think when they put those suits on, you see them turn a little nozzle and you sort of hear a gas thing that you sort of assume is oxygen. I think they're poisoning them, so they die out there, and then it makes it look like to everybody watching that they're dying from the toxicity of the outside. So if they are dead, I think that's why. But if they're alive, I have a theory about that as well. I think because they've been, you know, as we can see, they're digitally altering the area outside of the silo on the screens. They're making it look desolate. So if they can do that, they can make it look like two characters collapsed and died, because we never saw them collapse and die on the outside, like from the outside, like where it's all green. From their perspective, we never saw them fall and die. So for all we know, they could have made it over that hill and walked away, but Judicial, or the people in charge, made it look like through, you know, the, you know, CGI or whatever, that they died. So we'll see what comes of that. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'm excited to review this series going forward. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate it. Go check out all my other reviews. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I upload. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.